Let's get Halloweeny. Halloweeny. I like weenies. Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be a Halloween. I am going to be doing a Halloween themed makeup look for you all. It's going to be half girl and half zombie type thing. It is going to be so super easy. It's not going to be like drawing on skulls or anything like that. It's just going to be so simple that you at home can do it if you want to for Halloween. I know Halloween's nearly over and this is probably a bit late, but you know, it's not the end of October yet, so we can still do this. So yes, that is what I'm doing today, and I apologise if my camera is shaking. I have recently moved upstairs, which I said in my last video, so I have my phone balancing on my tripod, so every time I move it kind of like wobbles a little bit, but you know, we can get past that. It is all good. It is all good. You can still see my face and it is fine. So yes, let's just get straight into the video. I'm gonna have to bring you guys a bit closer, I feel. Oh, that shook a lot, so you can get the whole effect. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my trusty cat what's this thing called? Headband. My trusty cat headband, and I'm just going to be putting that on to get all my hair out of my face. Oh, beautiful. That just looks gorgeous. Let's just try and ruffle it up a bit. Let's just make this into a look. Shall we? I plaited my hair and I've had it in plaits all day, so it kind of looks really like, oh, that actually looks really cute. I really enjoy that. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be moisturising my face with the Nivea Light Moisturising Day Cream, which you guys would have seen in my everyday makeup video. So yeah, I'm just going to be moisturising my face just to, you know, keep it hydrated, keep it looking good. That shaking's really going to annoy me when I come to edit this, but you know, I don't mind. It could be Halloween themed, it could be like I'm in an earthquake. I'm only new to this, so you know, one day I'll save up and get a good camera. I'm rambling, okay, shut up Sam. So once I have done that, my face is looking very particularly red today, exceptionally like here. Don't know why, but that's fine. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking foundation all over my face. So I'm just going to be using the Revlon Nearly Naked in the shade 120 Vanilla, and I'm going to be taking my damp beauty blender, which is, it's semi-damp. I'm not going to say it's completely damp. I got a new beauty blender, by the way. You would have seen in my video before this one. So yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to be taking this all over my face. If you want to know why I do my foundation like this, go and watch my everyday makeup routine and I will tell you why. Pretty much I just like it. Okay, I enjoy doing it like this. It's a lot easier for me. I don't lose any product on my hands or anything. It's going straight onto the beauty blender, and yeah, I don't know. I just like doing it like this. So once I've done that, I'm just going to be blending it all in, all over my face. When I'm doing this, my camera is shaking so much. I apologise if this is making you guys feel a bit sick. Imagine if it like fell off the tripod like right now. Oh! Did you guys see that? My little pumpkin lights just fell off. Oh well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking concealer, and I'm just using the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer in the shade... What shade is this one? I don't know. I don't know. It's this shade. I think that one. I don't know what shade it is, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna be taking that under my eyes, like so. That's a bit too deep there, Sam. Oh well. And then I'm going to be taking a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, like that, on my cupid's bow, and another little triangle thing on my chin. And then I'm just going to be blending that out with that same beauty blender. So once I have done that, I'm just going to be taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and it's just the translucent one, and I'm just going to be setting everything with my little kabuki brush. I'm a matte makeup kind of gal. I just prefer how it feels on my skin than what dewy feels like, and I find that dewy makes me break out a whole lot more than a matte look does. Alrighty. What's next? So now is the part where you kind of like decide which side is going to be your zombie and which side is going to be your normal. I'm going to do this side as a zombie and this actually, yeah, this side is a zombie and this side is a normal. So I'm going to be taking my Australis Take Me On Tour contour and highlighting kit, and I'm going to be doing heavy contour on this side and still normal contour on that side, but going heavy on this side. So I'm going to be taking my angled contour brush and taking this shade right here, which is obviously the contour shade, and just taking that and doing some heavy contour on this, on the zombie side. I'm going to try and take it like all the way into my cheeks here, just to make it look a bit more hollow. So that is that side of contour done, and then I'll just go on to the other side and just do my normal light contouring type thing. Kind of looks a bit patchy because this side's a lot darker than this side is, just because my window is over like there, but it's actually, it's alright. Alright, on camera that just looks like a big brown splotch, so I'm just going to blend that out like crazy. So the next thing that I'm going to be taking just on this side is my brand new blush. I got this last night. I think it was last night, or was it the night before? I don't know. I went to Kmart the other night and I got a new blush, and it's one of their new baked blushes. This is in the shade Peachy Cheeky, and it is the most gorgeous blush I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, look at that. It's got a bit of shimmer to it, so I guess you could use it as a highlighter as well, but I think it is just gorgeous. So I'm going to be taking that on the normal side just to brighten up my cheeks a little bit. I think that I'm going to go in with some of my Australis Matte Bronze Eyed Girl eyeshadow palette, but I'm going to be taking this shade right down here, and just further making that contour a lot stronger. Yeah, I just feel like it's not strong enough for my liking. That's better. That's a lot better. After that, I'm going to be taking the highlighter out of my Australis Take Me On Tour contouring and highlighting kit, and just highlighting my cheekbones on this side. Maybe, should I do that side? I don't know. I can always come back to it if I feel like I want to. So now that the bases are quite done, I'm going to be going in with eyeshadow. So when I was at Kmart the other day, I also got a new eyeshadow primer. I've never owned eyeshadow primer, so I just got the e.l.f. one because it was cheap and I was like, I don't like it. It was only like $7 or whatever. So I'm going to be priming both eyelids because I'm going to be doing different eyeshadow looks on each eye. I'm also probably going to prime underneath this eye as well because I'm going to be taking the eyeshadow way underneath it as well. This is the weirdest primer I've ever seen in my life. I tried it out the other day and it was quite strange to me because I'd never actually owned one before, and because it's so like pale and white, it's a very strange product for me. Probably because I've never actually owned one in my life. So I'm going to start on the good side first. So I'm just going to be taking my BYS Nude eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to be taking this brush right here, and I think I'm going to start with this shade here. Where is it? There. And it's called Couture. Just as a base shade. I do like to have a good base shade, and it's like a nudie type colour, so it's very good for the whole look. And I think I'm going to go for a gold look today, I feel. Yes, I'm feeling very gold today. So the next colour that I'm going to be taking is probably just the gold one actually. So I'm going to be taking this colour that's really bright. Let's just try it. Oh my gosh, you can fold it back. Awesome. So I'm going to be taking this colour here, and it is called Chic, and it is just a really nice gold colour. And I'm just going to be taking that all over my lid. Went to go look in the mirror, but there's no actual mirror there. Let's flip it back up. So I'm just going to be taking that all over my lid, just to give it a nice gold look, and kind of like make it as normal as I can. I really like to pack on this eyeshadow because it's just so nice. I just really love to just go all out on the gold. So next I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and it is just like a champagne-y sort of pinky whitey colour, and it's just called 8. And I'm just going to be taking that in my inner corners just to brighten them up a little bit. Okay, so my phone's only on 4%, so I better hurry up. Okay, so that's that eye look done. Now for the other eye, I'm going to be taking that same Couture colour just to base it, but I'm not going to take it any higher than my crease thing. What's it called? Is it called a crease? I'm not sure. There's still a bit of gold on there. Oh, rip. Oh well. So I've just taken that on my eyelid and it's still got gold in it, so it's okay. That's fine. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade. What one am I going to take? I'm going to be taking this shade here, and it is called Cocoa, and it's kind of like a dark purpley type colour, and I'm just going to be taking that all over my lid. Hopefully this turns out okay. I've never actually practiced this. So I'm going to be taking that all over my lid. I don't really want to make it too overly neat. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Oh my god. Okay, that is going to need a lot of blending. But I don't want to make it too overly neat because I am a zombie, so it doesn't need to be crazily neat. But you know, that is a bit extremo, Sam, so let's just blend that out. Oh my god. Okay, that looks a tiny bit better. So I'm also going to be taking the same shade underneath my lower lash line, just to make it look a bit bruised, you know, like zombified. I'm not good at the whole makeup situation. I like to think I am because I do love makeup a lot, but I'm not amazing, to be honest. That doesn't actually look too bad from a distance. For my inner corner, I'm not going to be taking that same champagne shade, just because I feel like it'll brighten it up a bit too much. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and it is just called Runaway. It's kind of like a lighter shade of cocoa, but it's still got that purpley type tinge to it. So hopefully that'll be okay. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm like a glam zombie. Alright, let's just roll with that, shall we? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking some of that shade. You can see me in the mirror. Hello! I'm going to be taking some of this shade here again and kind of buffing it out underneath my eyes. I'm just going to make sure that this brush is clean so that I don't get any glitter or anything under here. So I'm just going to be taking that and I'm just going to be putting it on underneath here, just to make me look a bit more zombified. I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. Maybe I'll just make it a bit messy and just a bit like meh. I've also just taken some of the darker shade as well, just to give it more dimension. Good word there, Sam. And I'm also going to be taking that dark shade just down here a little bit and blending that out just to make it a bit like meh. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to be moving on to brows. So I just am, oh, why have I such an itchy nose? So I'm just going to be using my Alpha eyebrow kit in the shade Light, and I'm going to be taking that just through my eyebrows as I normally would. So yeah, nothing really too interesting about that. Probably going to make like this eye a bit more defined and sharper than the other eye. I'm not sure, we'll just have to see how it turns out as to whether I followed through with what I just said. So as you can see, I kind of made this side a bit more messier than this side. I'm not really about the nice eyebrow look, I'm really into that natural makeup eyebrow look, which is going on at the moment. So I'm just going to be back combing my eyebrows on this side and just combing them through normally on this side, just because this side is meant to be like the normal everyday makeup side and this side is meant to be a zombie, obviously. So I'm just going to be combing it up like that, just to, you know, make my eyebrows stand up and make them look a bit raggedy, you know that look. So now I'm going to just be curling my eyelashes with my eyelash curler, and now I'm going to be taking my favourite mascara ever, and it is the Fifth Avenue one in the shade Waterproof Black, and I'm going to be taking that on both sides. So just to make this side more pow and dramatic, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Paris Extra Black Mega Volume mascara, just this one right here. It does what it says it does. It gives you a lot of volume. So the last thing that I need to do is lips and draw a line down the middle of my face. So to draw the line, I'm just going to be taking this Fifth Avenue eyeliner, that's what it's called, eyeliner, and I'm just going to be taking that down the center of my face, so pretty much from the point of my head, where my hair parts, and just all the way down the middle to about here. So I'm probably just going to mark it out first and then connect the lines, because I feel like that's probably a bit easier. Don't worry about your line being perfectly straight, because to be honest it doesn't really matter. As long as it's in the centre of your face, you know, you'll be all good. Okay, so once you have the line down the middle of your face, you can go ahead and start filling in your lips. So I'm going to be doing the zombie side first, and I'm going to be taking the same eyeliner just to fill in my lips in black, because I don't have a black lipstick. So I'm just going to be filling those in. Make sure you only go up to the line that you drew so that you have room to put your normal person lipstick on. So that is the zombie side done, and for the lipstick on the normal side, I'm going to be taking my new e.l.f. matte lipstick in the shade Tea Rose. This is such a gorgeous shade. I'll just swatch it for you right now. It is so gorgeous, like look at that. Beautiful. So yes, I'm going to be taking that on the normal side. So my phone just died, so I've charged it enough just so I can do this outro. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope to see you guys recreating this as well, because it is so simple, like you wouldn't even believe. So please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment any suggestions or thoughts or anything you have down below. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because that would mean so much to me, and if you liked these sorts of makeup tutorial things, then give it a big thumbs up, because then I'll know if you guys like them or not. Not that I really have time to do any more Halloween themed ones, but any other ones down the track, I would be happy to do them for you. That is all, my loves. So yeah, I've also just put a little bit of stuff at the top and made my lipstick a bit better, because it cut out halfway through when I was doing my lipstick. But you know, it's fine, it's all good, and I've got to talk really fast because otherwise it's going to die again. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope you have a great week.